Yo, yo, yo. Lake Bresha, here we go. There's no gaming scientist.
Okay.
I'm on the sticks. That time I got preemptive? This game don't make sense sometimes. You know what would be really cool is if you could, and I don't know if they do this in the sequels, but if you could like force your party members to use their ATB right away too. If that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Because they all have ATB gauges too. We just don't see them, right?
Right.
So like say I'm really close to staggering an enemy, but I can't quite yet, or we're really close to staggering and I don't want to have Lightning do her like combo right away yet. I could have one of the other people use like one of their ATB gauges to actually stagger them, and then I can unleash my combo. Which I guess I can wait for them to shoot out that last one and then hit the combo out.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if there were some that is like the one thing I don't like about this kind of combat system is like you don't have quite the ability to like determine sort of layout. You're not directly in control of.
Not controlling everyone yet. Which has been a common criticism of not only 16, like other Final Fantasies that have come out, is like you lose control of party members. There hasn't been a full controllable party members system since 12, and even then 12. How familiar are you with 12?
I played it briefly, so I know
Okay.
what I remember is the combat system was a lot like similar to, but distinct, of course, to like Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah, because you could program the gambits, and basically just if you program them well enough, you could just auto battle it.
Yeah.
Bolster attack or ruin at the head of attack you and targets. Oh, okay, so it buffs it if it's at the beginning. I want to keep buffing her in this direction, because she's going to gain a lot of strength going up this way. As we're just going to... Okay. Got our chests. That skybox, though. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, do not shake the slippery tube. We cool on this? Do not shake the slippery tube.
It's only scary if you look down. You
What
should
is...
close your eyes.
I wonder what this architecture is. Like, what was this?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Like, they say it's a lake. And notice, even if they're Ravagers, the chain gauge goes down really fast unless the commando actually lands a hit too. So you can't just like do all Ravagers, because the chain gauge depletes really fast if it's just Ravager attacks. You could do like a triple Ravager and then switch to like commander Ravagers, so that the commander at least hits it once, so that chain gauge doesn't go down it that quickly. And then you could, I guess, pummel them with all magic. should try making that as a paradigm, actually. I'll do that right before the next battle, see how that goes. Let's set... Nope. I get customized the way I want to go, so everyone's a Ravager.
And then I'm guessing it just like auto names the paradigms
Yeah.
based on
no-
the combination. Based on the
Mhm.
combination.
Because, I mean, you have X amount of rolls, there's only so many permutations.
Yeah.
So they probably predetermine the permutations in their various locations and just assign names that way.
Still couldn't talk to him.
Yeah.
You'll never get past this if you don't say something.
Words won't change anything. Next time we meet, he'll learn exactly how I feel.
And, like, if you actually listen to this, there's some really cool, like,
Looks operational.
hello? Like, those little character moments between them of just, like, Neil's like, hey, you gotta actually say stuff for things to be resolved. Instead of just, like, sulking.
Yeah.
Which, again, I feel is not that typical of JRPGs. That's upsetting. That should have been preemptive. But whatever. Like, I'm destroying them, but still.
Yeah. It'd be nice for it to.
Again, this is
Okay.
2010. I don't think even stealth games are that good about communicating cones and all that jazz. So, how do I expect a JRPG to do it? Yeah. Come on. I forgot that it does that every time. I'm really glad I'm replaying this. I've said that before, but I truly am glad. Alright. Ooh. Let's wait until I have like 200. I can go through 2 nodes a person, I think. Have you ever played 10? In any form?
No.
That one's leveling system would stress you out. It's visually a lot easier to read than this one, but it's a lot. It can be overwhelming. Dude, they're just throwing behemoths at us. Ooh. This is going to teach me how to use Libra. Techniques are special abilities used by expending technical points. Your party's TV gauge appears below the leader's HP gauge. Successfully unleashing a full ATB gauge of cute abilities or earning high battle ranking replenishes TP. Try using a technique for yourself, select techniques from the menu, and select Libra. I should have been doing that, actually, this entire time. Using Libra reveals the abilities and weaknesses of your enemies. You can view known enemy intel at any time by pressing R1. Revealing enemy attributes will automatically change the abilities selected by the auto battle command and by your allies. The most effective actions known are always chosen. Using Libra on this alpha behemoth revealed that it's vulnerable to both fire and water damage. If a character's current role has access to abilities that deal damage of those types, that character will now be able to deal damage more efficiently. When you encounter seemingly overwhelming new enemies, Libra can be a potent ally. Additional techniques will become available over time. More powerful techniques consume more TP when used, and unlike HP, TP is not restored automatically after battle. Aim to achieve high battle ratings in order to replenish. So yeah, so let's have her attack.
Definitely,
and we're gonna stagger the shit out of it.
there's definitely a lot of different systems to keep in mind in the game.
Oh, actually,
Stay out of my way.
lightning doesn't have anything really to help with that, so I'm gonna have her just attack regularly.
Stay sharp.
There we go. Data log updated. Yeah,
All right.
oh god. I'm sorry.
Does this actually unmark them all?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to actually click on into them? That's interesting.
Thank fuck. If I actually had to go through them all, I would lose it and not do this on screen. So I should be using Libra way more liberally than I have been. No. Damn it.
I was like, I'm unsure if that's actually doing it.
Okay, we're not. No. That's a John thing he'll do off screen.
They're sending in cruisers.
Where?
Primark must be sweating bullets, mobilizing ships like that.
Primark. Is that the Pope?
Does this game have a Pope figure?
Yeah. Kind of.
Sweep team, form ranks. They must be hunting down purge survivors.
I hope everyone made it out okay.
So do I. But nowhere is safe for them now. Damn it. Just cause they shared a neighborhood with a foul sea,
Mm-hmm.
they get treated like post-tainted rats.
People really hate Pulse, don't they?
Not hate. More like fear. Tens of millions of people, all scared of Pulse boogeymen. They'd be shaking in
Propaganda.
their beds every night if they knew
Propaganda.
a sea like us were around.
But they purged that entire town.
It's crazy, I know. But the Sanctum Foul Sea did nothing to stop it. Up until now, Eden's always stepped in to correct their errors in judgment. Guess humans aren't worth the effort. Figure they'll let us just kill each other off.
The sea are not human.
Listen, you, that's enough.
Hope also gives me like rich white boy vibes.
We're still alive. That's something.
What?
Where is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. He,
Oh, okay.
for better or worse, he kind of has the Holden Caulfield irritation.
They're sealing off the area. They're trying to trap the stragglers.
It's like,
We gotta get moving before
I
we're caught in the
really,
net.
really dislike that book. I know it's a favorite for a lot of people, but
Can you repeat the book? Because the sound effects for those ships were way too loud for my ears.
oh, I just said Holden Caulfield, so Catcher in the Rye. He kind of
I've-
gives off Holden Caulfield vibes, and
I've never read that.
I don't know.
I'm sure you had to read that somewhere.
Yeah, I had to read it once, and then I read it again for the class I shadowed briefly. And I did not like the reread. I still didn't like the book. It's like, oh, okay. Time didn't change my feeling about this book. And part of it is that like this is a like and I can understand like the kind of annoying like the ennui, if you will, of like the suburbs, don't get me wrong. But it's just a kid who like has some interpersonal difficulties in his life, but is like mostly set up pretty well for life and is just like constantly whining about everything.
The worst.
And I'm just like, it's like
The worst.
and it also became like for like 2 generations became like the countercultural kid to like idolize and call everyone posers. You tell people like pretend they're all like it's like the NPCs of that era, or the calling everyone NPCs.
Ew.
Just like
You're like my brother.
yeah, I don't know.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, this game holds up in my opinion. We'll see how the story goes. But gameplay wise, this holds up. As linear as it is, or can be. Guess I'll Libra these guys too. Libra on everything. See, if Saz could be a commando, I could have Lightning and Vanille do the Ravager shit.
Are you just waiting?
Yeah, I'm just responding to a text real quick, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And okay, I remember there is like a weapon upgrade system of some kind. I just don't remember it well enough.
Man, that's all busted up. Sure what they did.
Yeah.
It's very rudimentary.
And these soldiers have purple.
Well, they're the trackers, Connor.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess I should use Libra on them.
Stay sharp. I can't stop now.
I dislike that they still attack during the shift.
Oh. That is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
No iframes.
No iframes. Okay, I was like, I was not paying attention to their health. And those guys hit weirdly hard in comparison.
That's
People
probably
don't-
part of why you did die, right?
Yeah, but also the paradigm switch animation, I thought gave me iframes. It does not.
How high is this thing? I don't think I'm gonna make it.
50 gil. I do miss a good,
You really have to go this way?
okay.
I'm too old for this.
Okay, Danny Glover. I do miss a good treasure chest.
I may be able to see.
Uh,
Getting any younger.
what do you mean?
Like, I'm not sure I like too much the orb thing.
No,
orb,
it is a little odd to me. I don't know. I don't really know how to like explain it. Why it seems odd.
oh, that's not the one I wanted to use it on. And actually, we should be fighting this one. This one's weaker. Significantly.
Stay sharp.
I think if I switch the paradigm like mid backflip, it ignores the paradigm like animation.
Syconia Velocycle. Okay.
We haven't actually saved since the last episode, so we're gonna save. Is there anything new in the shops? No. Okay. Which, this is something I actually do criticize. There's no like towns with shops that you can walk through, really.
Whoa! This whole place is crystal.
become a crystal, I mean.
You gonna complete your focus?
Maybe. If I knew what it was. Yeah, I probably don't want to know.
Hey, Lightning. Did Sarah say anything to you about her focus?
Nothing.
You know what? She probably didn't want to worry you.
Or she just didn't think she could trust me.
Oh.
Well, lightning is kind of just. How would I describe it? Blunt. I think that's probably the best way to describe her.
Yeah. The enemies have like interesting design for the the different robots.
Yeah, and that's what like, Final Fantasy always excels at. Like enemy design, I think is really cool.
Yeah, you said something about the chests earlier. It's like I think I would have preferred like chests, even technological chests or something. The floating orbs is a little bizarre.
Yeah, it's just not satisfying to open. That's all it is. Like, it's nothing crazy.
They do remind me of the
Are you for real? Sorry.
They do remind me of the like orbs you would. Oh god. You would open in a Mega Man Battle Network.
Were they diamonds?
You're right, but other than that, the idea holds.
Fair.
I guess I forgot the exact shape, but yeah. But they're like little floating.
Capcom, if you're listening, which I doubt you are, but if you are, Mega Man Battle Network, you fucking cowards! You already met my wish. You're making a new Onimusha.
There's no need to be
Battle Network, or any Mega Man, really.
Yeah, I mean they did. How long ago did 11 come out?
When one of us was still in college, probably. I actually don't know this. Pure guesswork. What the hell is this? Gates of Antiquity? What does that mean? Yeah, I feel like they're.
It's
I feel like there's a
ancient
boss fight.
civilizations. There's
There might be. That's a common JRPG trope.
yeah, I know. It's just
Or
it's one of those
common
things that, like,
RPG trope in general.
yeah.
I think I recognize it from somewhere.
What do the legends say, Saz? Fucking body. Oh, you suck. Why would you? We'll be fine. See, it's been so long since I played this game. I don't remember this section at all.
Yeah, this is somewhat reminiscent of like the Shadow of the Colossus architecture.
Yeah.
Which it's supposed to be that kind of like, this is an ancient civilization that has fallen or whatever.
Except they're not called the
Um,
Fallen. Like in 16.
Oh, is that really what they? Well, yeah. In 16, it was because like they literally fell. Like that was the whole thing. It was like they had giant floating fortresses as part of their
Oh, yeah,
thing, and like
had,
they
like,
fell from the sky.
They had airships, yeah.
Yeah. So they literally fell from the sky. Did that game had a DLC, right?
They had 2 DLCs that I am going to revisit. My brother really liked the Leviathan one. He said he struggled real hard with the Leviathan boss. Oh, shit.
I can't stop now.
Ooh.
How would I have... Okay.
Echoes of the Fallen and Rising Tide. I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah, because Echoes of the Fallen was, like, the less significant of the 2. Whereas Leviathan actually, like, introduces the lost icon Leviathan.
Oh.
Actually...
Yeah, admittedly, I barely heard about these DLCs. I know
I've known about them for a while, but I haven't gone
like,
back to the game.
I knew they came out, but like I just didn't hear about them that much, you know. But in fairness, like most of my game like review content comes from a few YouTube channels, and if they don't talk about it, I probably don't hear about it.
Yeah, because I know Min-Max for sure. Just after 16 discussion, they just kind of all dropped it. And even they were like, after the Bahamut sequence, the game kind of fell real high off a cliff, which I can understand. I didn't find Barnabas and Odin that interesting compared to all the Bahamut stuff.
Yeah, my frustration, I think, is just that like the game came, like I think that was a kind of a crescendo, and like I guess this is kind of spoilers for that game, but like
spoilers for Final Fantasy 16. That felt like the very big climax, and then you're just wrapping things up. But then you have this whole other like area.
And then it like slows way down for a bit.
The pacing just slows real bad when you get to dealing with Barnabas. And I guess you go to the other part of the world, but it's empty and boring because it's all blight. And then they threw so many side quests at you towards the end too. Now I get a fucking... Okay.
Yeah, and most of those weren't really side quests other than the hunting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you technically had to do most of them.
Now, don't get me wrong, though, all of those were really cool in terms of like... Ooh. I should be doing all Ravagers because physical attacks have... like a lot of them did really cool character work and like character side stories, but the actual like gameplay tied to them was just boring. They were like fetch quests or like run here, do a fight.
Yeah, and as we've discussed, it was very, very MMO coded.
Yeah,
and which is part of why I found some of them tedious. Like they weren't bad. It was just like, okay, I'm just going here, going there, going back to you.
Like I was really warm on 16, but then that cooled down pretty significantly. Not to say like I ended up hating the game, but like a lot more of the flaws started appearing.
Yeah, because like don't get me wrong, I enjoyed my time with it.
Yeah.
I do think that the on rails part of the icon fights being like entirely on rails was probably necessary, but had its moments of frustration for me. I think I turned down some of the quote unquote difficulty with the quick time events with those occasionally, because like
Yeah.
I just found them a little tedious because I was just watching a movie and I had to press buttons in the middle, and it's like I kind of just want this to be a cutscene. If we're gonna do it this way, I want this to just be a cutscene. Because like, yeah, aesthetically it looked nice. Like the whole thing looked really nice, but
Okay, let's see. I thought that was gonna be a boss fight in that big like entrance area, but
so I guess the DLCs part of why I was looking at the DLCs or wanted to was like, do they expand on the fallen civilization thing? Because like that was one thing too, is like I felt teased by that the whole time, like there's going to be more important there, but it looks like never factored into the story.
yeah,
They're just kind of there.
I get you. Let's see, how are we looking on time?
Hey! It looks like we can get through here.
Okay.
See, oh, I thought they were surprised or something. Okay, I guess not. I thought they were surprised, or whatever the term is they use for the surprise mechanic.
Oh, preemptive strike. Excuse me. Okay. She's almost done with hers. She's done with her Ravager one. Yes. Cool. Okay. That's not fair. Alright. Hello? Okay, let's get the little guys out of here first. Nope. Let's have Vanille heal everyone. Yeah, it seems like in the middle of like a chain of actions is the best time to do that switch without having to deal with that animation transition. This song sounds like something I would hear at like a France EDM festival. That vocal track. These guys are pretty easy. I'm gonna attack the ranger. There we go. Nugget of Millerite. Maybe 8. Final Fantasy 8 should be one that I stream. I feel like that with how grindy that one is, it's gonna be the worst one to stream. You should stream tactics. That's what you should do.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god. I forget potions exist in this game, and those are like instant use, so I should remember that
Instead of waiting on the
on that animation transition. Yeah,
yeah.
because it won't heal me for much, but it'll be like just enough, you know. She's done there. Yeah, she just needs 120 to max out hers. $75. Okay. Alright. If we hit another save point and there's no like boss, we'll call it there. I keep getting teased into thinking these save points are boss fights waiting to happen. But I think that's
Yeah.
more of like my Dark Souls brain coming in, where like a bonfire meant there's probably a fight. Like a bonfire
Sure.
going up 2 stairs means fight. Like that's just how it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
God, what a minuscule amount of CP. Okay, that's blocked.
Just move around and make things easier on ourselves.
You fool. Okay. Yeah, I really do appreciate how fast these battles can go.
Don't you think we ought to be heading this way?
Kill my guy. What good did that do me? Okay. Ugh.
Stay sharp.
There we go. Dagger my guy. Wait, does stagger remove like what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word, Connor? Resistances? That's something I should look up. That'd be important information. If a stagger removes resistances.
You gotta stop worrying, Seth.
Okay. There's a save point. We're gonna call it here because it's a pretty beefy episode already. Next time we'll see what's probably a boss fight. You know what? We'll save. We'll attempt the boss fight. If we die, then we die.
We outran him. We'll be okay.
Okay, let's make a new save.
Hey, now.
All right. Let's see what's up here. Yo, when is Hope gonna pull his weight?
Wow.
There it is.
Stay close.
I want to look around.
You dumb hoe.
Vanille.
Shenanigans. Hello? Okay. Let's Libra this thing real quick. Weakness is air. I think Saz is the only thing that can actually do damage to, or stagger it. Well, oh, hello? Is that a mouth at its butt?
Charge it. What are you talking about? Charge it for what?
Oh, no, it has a mouth
yeah.
at its butt.
Yep.
Was this a silent hell creature? Do I have to Libra it again? No. I'm gonna keep her as commander. Come on.
Yeah, this is
What's up?
this is an interesting boss, I guess. Or is that it?
There we go. Synergist role is now available to Saz. Saboteur role is now available to Vanille. And then the Crystarium like upgraded so we can expand more.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Come on, hop to it. Let's go.
What is this bird? Was that a fucking launch pad?
Yeah,
Indeed it is.
like a giant slingshot.
This'll make
Mhm.
things easier.
Yeah, knowing our luck, it's probably missing an engine.
You shouldn't be so negative.
And you shouldn't get your hopes up.
That's definitely a spy owl. Like 100%. All right. We will presumably start a new chapter next time. Later.
Later.